yeah, oh yeah. Hey everybody, what is going on? Brandon here with Operator Error. I'm coming at you guys today with the Astro A40. Now this version is the Gen 3 version. It also comes with the Mixamp Pro. I highly recommend it with that. And the reason why is because you can crank your volume up. Sounds really good. You can also tone your dial from your game chat to your voice chat, just in case you got one of those loud, noisy friends like me. Who never shuts up. The build quality on this, I think, is just a tad bit better than the Astro A50s. Now, you got this nice auxiliary cord that goes into the front of this. You got about a good 6 feet. It's a really good cord here. On this cord, you have a mute button. Now, it's currently muted. When you unmute it, they go white. When you mute it, it goes red. It's kind of a nice feature so you can tell whether or not you're muted, just in case you hit the button accidentally. This video is not sponsored. This is just my personal opinion and my thoughts on it. Do I think this is the best headset in the world? I don't know. I haven't used them all. So far, every headset I've ever used has small flaws here and there. This one is no different. Let's see here. Also on the front of this, you have a little auxiliary port which you can hook your phone into with just another audio cord. It's a standard 3.5 millimeter cord. And you can hook it into your phone, you can hook it into your computer, your laptop, your tablet, whatever. Stream music and you can hear it in your headset. It's pretty cool. Alright. Covered all that, right? Yeah. I don't know quite what this this other port is on there. They say it's like a link system and the cord's like this big. I don't know what you would use that for. I game alone, so I don't need a link with anybody else. The nice feature about this headset, feels very light on your head, feels about the same as the Astro A50s. Maybe it's a little bit lighter just because there's no battery in it. But one of my favorite features about it is that if you don't like your microphone being on the left side, you just take it out. It pops right out, and then you can take these off. They're only connected by a magnet, and you can plug it in on the right side. See, pretty cool. Now, they're like, well, the face is open. Yeah, well, this face comes off too. You just put it over here. Pretty easy to do, pretty nice, and you can also get customizable face plates, order them online from wherever, and attach them. I want to get me a Rick and Morty set. That'd be freaking sweet. Now, the ear cups. The ear cups that come standard with this, they're very comfortable for me. I don't need them to be soundproof because, you know, sometimes when I get engulfed into a game, I get lost in it, and that's not a good thing. I like to be able to hear the outside world around me sometimes, especially when my cats are breaking shit. But these come off really easy. They're just connected through magnets as well. They stay on. I mean, they don't fall off. All right. A lot of people are asking about the microphone. Is it good? Is it bad? Does it suck? You know, you could always buy a different microphone. That is always an option. I feel that this microphone works really well, and that's what the connector looks like, just in case anybody's curious. I think it works really well. I downloaded the Astro Command Center. You can download it on your computer, your laptop, whatever, Mac or PC, and you could adjust the settings on it. And it comes preset with, I think it's, was it the noise canceling set? I turned mine into a stream microphone, and it works way better because it doesn't just drop down in sound, which I found was a horrible thing to try and talk to when you're trying to stream, because your voice goes in and out and in and out. Now on here you have your Dolby surround sound, you got your power button, turn it on and off, and then this button here will cycle through, when it boots up here, it'll cycle through the different, there's 4 modes that you can connect to, and you can customize those modes on your command center, which is kind of cool. So there's 4 different settings. You can customize each one to your own liking, your own customization, whatever, which is really cool. And next we're going to go into a microphone test, and I'll show you guys what it sounds like when it's on your head. All right, now we're going to get into the microphone test. Now, the microphone I'm using now is the Snowball blue microphone. It's a little round white ball. You guys may see it in some of my videos. So, one moment while I drown out this microphone, and we'll use the Astro microphone here in just a moment. Now, in order for you to switch this over to the PC mode, you got to hold the power button down for like 2 to 3 seconds, and it'll switch over. And then you'll get this guy right here. You'll have to download the microphone, the Astro Command Center on the internet from their website, and then here's where you can come and mess around with all your stuff. So, give me a moment here. I'm going to drown out this sound. Okay, so now once you get here into the Astro Command Center, this is where you get to play with a lot of cool features. Now, I have it set on tournament, but you guys can, I have a tester, and, you have the Astro. You have the advanced setting here you can go into and tinker around with that. And if you mess something up, you can just revert it back to its original state. But it does give you a nice little warning. I don't know if you guys can see it. No, you guys can't see it. But it basically says that the advanced equalizer settings are a powerful tool that allow fine-tuning of the equalizer presets. However, these settings alone make it possible to create equalizer presets with unexpected or undesirable results. So, if you guys are, going to mess around with it, you could potentially make it to where, you sound like crap. Let's see here. Now, standard when you get this, it's going to be in the tournament setting, and when you get here, I'm going to click on it, and you guys are going to hear a huge difference in voice. Now, in order for you guys to hear me, I have to put the microphone a lot closer to my mouth, and I hear myself in my ears, which kind of helps me from getting way too loud. But if you move the microphone away from your mouth, I don't know if you guys can hear it, probably cutting out right now, because it's really, really, it has a noise canceling feature on this mode. I believe home kind of has the same thing. So if you want home, you have to bring the microphone closer to your mouth, and some people don't like hearing themselves in their ears. I know I don't like hearing myself. You have your nighttime mode, which when you go to the nighttime mode, it kind of opens the microphone up a little bit, and it kind of has a little bit of a noise canceling feature to it, but not really. But it's for you to talk a lot softer at night. I like mine on the streaming one because there's no noise canceling at all. It's just a straight microphone. My opinion, you sound a lot better on this one, especially if you're going to use it for streaming, or talking to people on YouTube or whatever it is you want to do with it. I find this one the best one. If you have a really loud background, I would say go with tournament or home, just because you don't want a crying kid in the background to ruin the video you're doing, whatever. So I'd definitely go with one of those. And you can also change your microphone level. You can drop it way down, but you have to talk really loud. You can bring it all the way up and kind of talk normal. So the microphone picks up really well. Some people don't know that there's a command center, and they are like, oh, the microphone freaking sucks so bad, blah, blah. No, you didn't do anything. You need to go change your settings. You need to find out what works best for you. All right, now, the one last thing is with this one, you have your side tone. You can make it to where you can hear yourself in your ears, or make it to where you don't hear yourself in your ears. Now, if you don't hear yourself in your ears, you definitely have the potential to get a lot louder than you want to be. You can always revert it. You can sync it to your... Now your little command box does what you tell it to. But you always have to make sure you sync it. Otherwise, whatever changes you made, it's not going to take effect. But yeah, these two right here, definitely need to put your microphone a lot closer to your mouth. Otherwise, it's going to cut out like it did. Now, your stream port tab. Now, this is very, very crucial to fine-tuning what it is you're trying to do. Now, there's a port in the back of the command center box, and I'll show a picture of it here. That little stream port right there, that is what you are going to use to capture all of this stuff. Okay,
So this right here, if you have your phone plugged into the front auxiliary port of your little Astro command box so you can listen to music, no one can hear it but you. But if you want your audience to hear that, you turn this up. Now, I have mine all the way down, and the reason why is because when I listen to music and you guys hear it through OBS on my system, it's actually playing it through my desktop audio, not my Astro Command Center. Because if I have this up, then there's that echo or double feed or whatever you want to call that, but you're hearing it like a millisecond to a second, and it's just repeating itself, and you hear it, and it sounds horrible. So I have to turn this all the way down, otherwise you guys hear that double, um, the echo, the double feed, whatever you want to call that, but it's very annoying. If you're using the stream port so you can capture the game audio, your friend's audio, and then your audio, you need to make sure you adjust these. Now, if you have your microphone all the way up and you're using the stream port, your microphone can be very distorted, and it's going to be very annoying for your viewers. So you can make it to where this microphone sounds really good through the stream port. And speaking of the stream port, you definitely need, it's called like an anti-ground looping device. This is the one I got. It's made, I guess it's by Smof, S-M-O-F. That's just the one I found. It was like $9 US dollars. And it works very, very well at getting rid of the loud humming sound when you use the stream port. If you don't use the stream port because you don't want to, you don't care about having your friend's audio in the game with you, then don't worry about it. But if you want to capture your friend's audio and still utilize your Astro Command Center box with the fiber optic, so you can, turn the game or to the voice or whatever you want to do to balance out the audio for you, this is where you need to be, because you're going to have to use that stream port. And you just have to. Otherwise, you have to play all the sound through your TV. It's a flat sound. Your friends and your game audio are all the same. This is where you can adjust that. If you need to make your game louder, if you need to make your friends louder, or if you need to make them freaking quiet because they're too damn loud. And then you're either going to use your microphone, which will play through the stream port at this point, or you get a separate microphone, which a lot of people do anyway. And if you get a separate microphone, you need to turn this all the way down. Otherwise, you're going to have your voice repeating itself twice. And the intermittent between that, it just sucks. So this is where you go to mess with all these things. I have mine balanced out pretty well, so I'm going to leave it at this. You always want to test it before making a final decision. And it'll take you a couple tries. So don't, get discouraged and give up. Just, play around with it. Then you have your default mode. I have mine to, default. When I plug it into the USB port, it'll automatically go to my console. I don't have to think about it. When I need to switch it over to the PC, I got to hold it for about 2 to 3 seconds, and it'll switch to PC. And then I either got to hold it 2 to 3 more seconds, or unplug it and plug it back in. It'll switch back to console. And that just happens, when I switch it between my PC and my console gaming. That's what that's for. So, if you guys have any questions on any of this stuff, you're having a really hard time getting things set up, or you want some help to walk you through it, just drop me a comment. Let me know what issue it is you're having. I'll try my best to help you guys or guide you in the right direction. And if you're going to use that stream port, I highly recommend getting a grounding loop device to help get rid of that humming buzz feed. It's really annoying. If you want to hear what it sounds like, go check out one of my videos from like a month or two ago with when I'm playing with other people and you hear their audio. You'll hear a nice little humming in the background. Very annoying, very discouraging to me. I can't stand it. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is not sponsored. This is just my extensive use with the Astro Command Center and the Astro Mixamp Pro, and trying to get everything to work properly. And one of my viewers had a question about, can I use this with the PlayStation Slim? Yes, you can, but it sucks because you don't have the fiber optic out of the PlayStation. The only workaround for that is to do the fiber optic out on your TV. And this thing comes with like 8 or 10 feet of freaking USB and fiber optic cords, so you should be able to work, get this to work no matter how far away your TV is, because you shouldn't be more than that anyway. If you are, then you have a really big TV, and well, then you should just maybe buy a PlayStation Pro. But yeah, hopefully that helped. If you guys have any questions, if something I didn't cover, drop me a comment. I will be glad to come in and help you guys out. And I look forward to hearing from you guys. Let me know what you think of the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.